Hello. Hello, you lot. You right? How you doing? 7 o'clock. Is it 7 o'clock? Am I hasty? A bit previous. Just drop the seat a little bit. I hate it when it misses the top of your head off. It's my favourite bit of me head, the top. Got the old Madonna on tonight. Look, got this on tonight. How's that working for you? Hello, Wayne. You're first on, mate. Jazz, you're second. Came second tonight, Jazz. So like you? I don't mean. But you're the first one to say hello, Jazz. So hello, Jazz. How you doing? You having a nice evening? How was Sunday? Is it nice? Did you all get in the sun? Lovely day, innit? Hello, Julie. Hello, Wayne. Hello, mate. You right? Oh, earlier on, what a bleeding... I've got that split screen thing almost sorted out. So, maybe tomorrow, hello, Jim. Jim knows all about this. I'm not going to do it tonight because I just don't think I'm ready. Right, but tomorrow during the... Right, this is what's happening. Tomorrow during the day, I'm going to have a proper... I'm going to experiment again with that split screen thing that I was doing, right? So, I know you do, Wayne. Julianne told me. I'm going to experiment that split screen. So what that means is I'm going to go online. Hello, Ian. Hello, Polly. I'll go online sometime tomorrow. Probably just pick one of my mates. Might be Jim again, whatever. Just to help me with it, all right? Maybe a couple. Maybe my sister Joy as well. So the point is, I'll be on early. So if you see Gerry's live, by all means, come and say hello. I don't mind. But just know that there'll be nothing to see other than me pissing around. Because earlier on, some of you saw me and Jim having a go at it. And we did get it sorted in the end. But there's just a few more things to sort of iron out just to get everything sorted. You know, because it's... hello, Bill. You all right, mate? You all right, Billy? You all right, Billy boy? Got your favourite on? You all right, mate? How are you? Yeah, so any of you saw that earlier and thought, what the bloody hell is he doing? Oh, Steve. Then that was me. Because the idea is, what I'd like to do, what I'm going to do, is get someone to join me. Maybe every show, maybe I'll make that the competition prize. So one of the prizes might be you get to be a guest on the next show if you want to. And I'll interview you. So, and you can interview me if you like. What we'll do, we'll do a thing. I'll maybe get 5 questions that I'll ask you. And maybe you do the same. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't planned it. That's how this show goes. And let's be honest. One thing this show cannot be accused of is planning. Am I right? Headphones, I know how we go. I just thought, you know, a little bit professional. No, I'll tell you what it was. I was experimenting earlier. And Jim said, I think I'm Madonna. And Jim said the sound was a bit iffy. Try your headphones. As it happens, I don't think that made any difference. But I've left them on anyway. Hello, Johnny. How you doing, mate? You all right? Hello, Anne. Hello, Anne. Oh, who are you, Anne? Explain who you are, Anne, because you're obviously not Annie Walker from the Rovers Return. Hello, Amanda. How you doing, my love? You all right? A winner. Amanda, winner. Who won? I can't remember who won the competitions yesterday. It was Andy French who chose Soul as the poem. I don't know if Andy's on, actually. I should have contacted. Having won, I've written the poems about soul, soul music. It's quite a deep one. You know, quite deep, because soul is quite a deep subject, isn't it? So hello, John. Hello, John. Hello, Joe. Hello, my love. How are you? You well? Good to see you. Good to see you. You want to... I'll tell you what, Bill. I'll keep this pen when it's all over, mate. I'll send you this pen. I'll wipe the COVID off. Oh, it's covered in COVID, mate. This covered in COVID-19. You can have it, Bill. You can. I'll engrave it for you, mate. Well, actually, what has it got? I'm sure I nicked them something myself. United Kingdom Mathematics Trust. That's certainly not me, is it? Yeah. Well, I'm assuming it's one of my daughters then. Hello, Lauren. How you doing? Sorry, Fetty. Oh, did we, Anne? Oh, God, Turkey. I'm just wondering. I want to know what you look like now, Anne. To jog me memory, I suppose I'll have to have a look afterwards. I wonder what you. I wonder. Tell me anything more about yourself, Anne. What were the circumstances? Do we meet in the comedy night? Do we meet around the bar? Do we meet around the pool? Where do you meet? Did you catch me stalking you? Did you catch me looking through the little peephole we drilled through the showers? Is that how you caught me? How did you catch me? Hello, Russ. How you doing, mate? You all right? Good evening. Hello, Judy. How are you? Adam. Hello, Adam. How you doing, mate? You all right? Very funny man, this guy. Adam Vincent Rowe, right? If you get a chance to watch this man, very jealous of him. I'll tell you why I'm jealous of him. If I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, mate. Did you support Bill Burr? Did you support Bill? Tell me if that's right. If you did, I'm a very jealous man. He's my favourite comedian, and I would love to have done that, honestly. So I'm very jealous of that. Very jealous of you, mate. But you deserved it. You're a good comedian. No two ways about it. So it's Adam Rowe. If you get a chance to see him, watch him. That's what I'm saying. Nick Learman? No. Get out of town. Anne, of course. Nick Learman. We used to work together at the Mirror. Mirror, Nick. How you doing? So, Anne, of course, that Anne. Anne, I didn't realise it was you. Jesus. I think Sean is struggling to get to grips with modern technology. It's not the only one, Ian. I'll tell you what, I'm struggling, mate. I'll tell you what, honestly. But some people have got it down, haven't they? This modern technology thing, honestly. But me, I'm all over the shop. Brilliant, Adam. Yeah, we'll talk about that at some point, mate. I'd love to talk to you about that because I genuinely would have loved to have done work with that guy. I think he's brilliant. I really did. How you feeling about getting back, mate, when we finally get back? Have you done any online stuff? See, the comedians... Some comedians are doing this and getting a lot of flack, by the way, from other comedians. Don't know why. Don't watch it, wankers. But anyway, hello, Kim. Hello, darling. So some comedians are actually doing live shows or what have you. And I tried one and I just hated it because you don't get a response. You say a joke and then you find yourself laughing at it yourself to fill the gap. And it's just horrible. Hello, Tracy. Tracy Graham. I think you're new to this. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Shirley, darling. Hello, Loretta. Loretta was on earlier watching me. How did it go, Loretta? We got it in the end. We split the screen. Were you still there when we managed to split the screen? Or had you gone? Let me know. Left now and going to another resort. Oh, are you, Anne? Oh, where are you, darling? I mean, what's happening? Is anyone there? I don't know. Is any comedy going on? Maybe we should talk about this off this page, Anne. But so you were there, Loretta, were you? Yeah, we got it in the end. We got it working. Well, tomorrow I'm going to do it again. Probably early. So if you're around, by all means, let's have a look. Because it should work. It's going to work. I'm going to make it work. But... like, it's technology, isn't it? You know, and it's difficult. It's difficult. By the way, yesterday I was talking about linking and sharing, wasn't I? I don't know if you did, but I'll say it again because, like I said, I was speaking to my girlfriend's boyfriend. No, that's not correct. That's not correct at all. Just doing a daily podcast with Dan Nightingale. Any comedian can do stand up to a webcam spray than me. The thought of it says my you're right. Yes, Adam. It's horrible. It's just horrible. Not my girlfriend's boyfriend. I haven't got a girlfriend. I've just got a wife. My wife's no. That's my wife has got a boyfriend, or at least. Not that I'm aware. My daughter's boyfriend is he's in this I know, yeah. He's oh Kathy, he's into all this stuff, technology, all this social media. And he was telling me, he said, Joe, you know, your show, it's a good show, you got regular people like it, blah blah blah. He said, but you need to get out to more people because you're just playing to the people you know and that know you, and you need to get out to more people. And you know, and sorry, I'm just looking at Adam's post there, yeah. And yeah, so you've got to share and stuff. So I would ask you lot, please, it's no hardship for you. I think even as you're sitting there now, there's a share button. And there, share it now, just click a button. And what it means is, of all your friends, just one of them might tune in. Come in, say hello. They might even win a magnificent prize. For those of you who don't know, and I think most of you, Adam, you might not know. I don't know. I know you've been once, I think, before, but every night, it's ram-packed, this show, mate. It's jam-packed, right? It's not just me talking bollocks all night. We got quizzes, got competitions sorted out, right? We got a music competition. Hello, Chris. Hello, Paula. Got a music competition. You've all got to come at the right time. Well, I'll just play an intro. You guess the tune. Whoever guesses it right gets to choose my special guest. I've got a list of special guests. We've got Prince coming on in a few days. We've got Barry Manilow. They're backing up. You get to choose it. Whoever wins a music quiz. In addition, we've got the Who Am I quiz. Whoever wins the Who Am I quiz gets to pick a page from this book of sick jokes. Right? I didn't write them, obviously. They're sick jokes. If you don't like it, turn off, turn off. Hello, Jackie. Lovely to see you again. So, yeah, you get to pick a page. And also, I've got I need to turn off the frigging notifications on that. And also, what's the other one I do? Oh, my God. Can you hear that? Someone's wolf whistling me. Also, the film. You got to stop that. I get to... enact a film. So it all goes on. It all goes on. As you can see, I'm a bit rubbish. Sorry about that. That was coming through my speaker. So yeah, so it all happens here, guys. It's not just me talking balls. And as you all know, I read a daily poem, subject chosen by you guys, and an excerpt from my book. Now, to those of you who are new on, you probably think, what's he writing a book for? Who's he think he is? He's not an author. You're right, I'm not. I'm writing an autobiography, which leads you to think he's a nobody. Who's going to want to read a book about him? Well, apparently, 11 people do. Right? So I might well have to, yeah, it probably is in. I might well have to self-publish. But anyway, the point is, I was fostered, blah, 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 and people think the life's quite interesting. So I've started to write a book, and every night I read an excerpt from it, just to see how it goes down, really. So all those things happen. All those things happen. But the first thing we're going to do, I think we're going to, one of the quizzes, start do one of the comps. What we're going to do is, we're going to do the film Oh, I've changed your mind about that. Wasn't the film I was going to do, but anyway. Yeah, it's not the film I was going to do. This film. Right, this is a film, right? So I'm going to give you a clue, like a cryptic clue to a film. You've all played before, so you all know. Those who haven't, it's a cryptic clue to a film. Here we go. Right, 3, 2, 1, now. So yeah, I took the Eurostar and I got off, got on a train, went about, I don't know, about an hour northwest. What film's that? Hello, Sarah. First time watcher, first time viewer. How are you, Sarah, from Tolsbury? Hey, how you doing, my love? Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. Is everyone in Tolsbury, by the way? I ain't thought about this. Is anyone quarantining, or are you all just going about your merry way, just not leaving Tolsbury? Is that what's happening? I imagine you're all still out, aren't you? Be honest. Oz, tell me. Anthony, tell me. Oh, Stevie, boys, Stevie Dawson. Stevie Dawson, I'll let you off for putting the witch just in Bruges. But Stephen's got it, mate. He's an impressive lad, isn't he, that Steve? Hey? He's an impressive lad. Should never have got demoted, mate. So, he gets it. The film was in Bruges, guys. I said, I got the Eurostar down to Brussels. Got on a train. I went about an hour northwest to Bruges. In Bruges was the answer. Well done, Steve. Steve Dawson. I'm very impressed with you, Steve. Never cease to impress me. Hello, Stefan. Hello, boys. Well done, Steve. Well done, mate. So, Steve wins because he won the... I forgot what he won already. Because he won the film. Steve gets to choose the subject of the poem. So, the daily poem tomorrow, we're chosen by Steve. You can have a little think about that. And think of what he likes as a subject. I'll do whatever. Unless it's just, don't make... With the poem, the only thing I do say is, don't make it too specific to us. Because it might be that we're a lot of us are mates. A lot of us went to school together, whatever. So, and we lived in the same area. So, I did actually do a poem about our area. But I've done that already. So, tried to make it generic. Because obviously there's a lot of people here who don't know where we grew up and stuff. So, you know, just think about it. That's all. Just think about it. Oh, Harry. Yeah, he did very well, Wayne, didn't he? He did well. What did you lot do today? It's been a lovely day again. I'm still on that conspiracy theory, right? Now, hear me out if you haven't heard this before. That's what I think's going on. I've got a feeling that the politicians broke the weather, right? Hello, Barry. I think the politicians broke the weather, right? I think they broke it. They broke the weather, and now they're having to do something about it. So they've invented something, right? No, I'm not going to say invented because people have died. I don't want that upsets people. I don't mean that. All I'm saying is we're being kept indoors while they fix the sky. That's what I'm saying. As far as conspiracy theories go, I've heard a lot more ridiculous than that. The politicians, COVID's happening, that's definitely happening, don't get me wrong, but I think they've blown it up. No, I haven't blown it up. The thing is, every time I say something, I think people are going to say, oh, I'm a nurse and there's loads of people there. No, I'm not saying, I'm not negating what's really happening. But I just don't trust them. The weather's too good. It's too good. The sky's too lovely. Is it just about us not putting pollutants in it? Really? Is that just why it's so lovely? Or are they keeping us indoors while they do something? It might even be for our own good. You know. I'll be honest, my video, Stephen's answer been up for the last 5 minutes before you even did the clue. What are you talking about? Hello, Julie Smith. Oh, it's back. Who's Julie Smith? I'm trying to think. Julie Smith. Julie. Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie. Missed last night, Julie, when I was shaking Stevens. I did a bit of Julie. I don't think we know each other, do we, Julie? If we do, I apologise, obviously. Tell me who you are. Ian, it's not your missus, is it? Your mother-in-law is watching with Tenerife. She really? She really, Wayne? Oh, hello. I forgot. Hello, Wayne's mother-in-law. How you doing? Hi, Julianne's mum. How are you? I forgot. I'm trying to think of her name. Hello, Tony. How you doing, mate? Old work pal. Julie Tim. That's Elby. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Jamie. How you doing, mate? You all right? Jamie, very funny man. Very funny man. Hey, Jamie. That's me trying to do an impression of his impressions. It's brilliant, Am. Clearly, I'm not so good. But if you ever get a chance to see Jamie Sutherland, again, another funny man. You see? These funny people that come on. These are people, a lot of you guys, you know me because you know me, but some of these guys at Adam Rowe, Jamie Sutherland, a lot of these guys that come on here, you've never heard of, I'll bet, right? Because we're just circuit comedians. We're not on the TV. So what happens is, we'll be in a club. I get this a lot. I'll do a club, and people say, oh, you're brilliant. Next day, you've forgotten who you are. Often I'll go to that club the next week. They'll say, oh, the bloke that was on last night was brilliant. I'll say, what's his name? They'll say, people don't remember. Building our profile is the most important thing. The most important thing. Hello, Susan. How are you? It's the most important thing in our business, building profile. Yeah, Bill Bro. You don't have to be that funny, to be honest. I'm getting by. It's profile. That's what it is. The weather theory. You up with that? You're on that, Marin. Yeah, they've broken the weather, haven't they? And they've thought, oh my God, we've cocked up the weather. See what they're trying to do. This is what they're trying to do. Weather is very important to business, right? Yeah. Certain parts of the world are the way they are because of the weather. Certain crops flourish in certain weather. Certain blah blah blah. Right. So the weather is very important. The whole ecosystem is very important to commerce. Yeah. And if by any chance, if by any chance, it's just not going right. The weather people have seen it. The meteorologists have seen it. The Christ, this weather's happening. It's bad for commerce. Oh, we're going to lose a load of money. Then all the top bods at the top would say, right, we've got to do something about this. We need to sort out the weather. We can't sort out the weather because all the people are out and the sky might break and they all die, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Well, we need to get them indoors. We need to get them indoors for a few months while we fix the sky. If you look up, right, they'll probably do it at night. You look up, you'll probably see some blokes on a ladder fixing the sky. And that's why it's so lovely. I reckon the seasons are all going to come back into kilter. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you know, so summer will be lovely, autumn will be a little bit autumnal, and then winter will be cold like it should be. They're moving the, because they've cocked it up, they're moving the season. You heard it here. I'm no David Icke. Don't go laughing at me and locking me up and that. But, you know, P4SJB. Play P4SJB. I'm trying to work that out, Cole. Ozzy, I have no idea what you're talking about. P4SJB. I know I should know. You say stuff and I know I should know. SJB, what's that? What's he saying? Is that a hand clap or is that a prayer? Someone tell me what that means, please. Put me out in misery. Going to change this week? Got the weather? Oh, shit. Well, that's right. That's what they've done, mate. They've teased us. Now, do you know they'll let us out next week? They'll let us out. That's what they'll do. Bastards. Just don't trust them. So we can go out next week when it's raining every day. Yeah. That's it. Right, let's do a quiz before I get bitter. Let's do another quiz. Let's do Who Am I? You know how this works. I'm going to give you some clues to somebody. You choose, you get it right, and you get to pick a joke out of here. Out of my sick joke book. Not page 4. Page 4 doesn't exist, by the way. I've ripped it out. So here we go. Here's the clue. I've got the frigging... mate, I've written the wrong frigging... So I'm going to keep talking to you because... all that's wrong, basically. I don't know why I managed to do that, but I've written the wrong clues the wrong way. Susan Close, that was Summer. Paula Harrington. Oh, hello, Paula. How are you? Paula runs a great club. Great club up in Liverpool. Fantastic club up in Liverpool. I played there a couple of years ago, right? Little story. Played on the Friday, and I think, well, I did. I had a good one. It was a good one, right? I was on with Mick Ferry, and I had a good one. I'm never ill. I'm not an ill person. I don't really get ill, right? But on this occasion, on this Friday, I got ill. I got proper ill. Proper ill. So much so, I just can't begin. I probably had COVID-19 actually, before everyone else got it. But it was really bad. So much so, bearing in mind I was already in Liverpool, in my hotel room, I had to cancel the Saturday. I was already in Liverpool. And you know the bastards in the hotel, by the way, I said to them, I needed a drink desperately. Can you bring me a drink? They wouldn't bring me a drink. They said, we don't do room service. I said, but I'm really ill. I can't move. Can you give me... And some soup. That was it. I wanted soup. And I had to go down and get this soup and a drink. And they just wouldn't bring it to me. Can I tell you? So, yeah. But anyway, so I didn't make the Saturday. So I've always felt bad about that, Paula. But it's a great club. I'd love to come back. It's Laughter House. Was it a Slaughterhouse? It's a Laughter House, Liverpool, isn't it? It's not Slaughterhouse. It was the Slaughter. I always got confused. So it was the Slaughterhouse, then it was a Laughter House, or was it different on different days? I always got confused. So it's the Slaughterhouse or the Laughter House. It's in Liverpool. When we all get back up and running, and you're in Liverpool, check out the Slaughterhouse or the Laughter House. Very great place, great comics. Right, where was I? Oh, am I? Wasn't I? That's all right. I'm back on the right page now. I don't know what's going on. So here we go. Here we go. No soup, no chicken. Who am I? I was born in 1926. So he's an old one. This fella, born in 1926. Anyone get it from that clue? Alone, don't look it up. I know there's no point in me saying that, because if you're going to look it up, obviously you will. I kind of hope if I say it, I might guilt trip you into not doing it. So I was born in 1926. Any clues? It's obviously old, isn't he? An old fella. What was that making? 1926, 94, 93 or 4? Queen, no, Steve. Steve does like a guest, doesn't he, Steve? It's a good shout out. How she's They're close in age, actually, aren't they? Yeah, about. Paul Octavius. Honestly, mate, I think I'm going to get you on to interview you. Sorry, Lauren, Paul, but you two, honestly. I'm doing a quiz. What's it called? I'm doing a quiz at 8 o'clock. It's, I forgot what it's called, because you should do it, honestly. It was David Attenborough. Right, it was David Attenborough. I've already forgotten. He got it. Paul got it. Marilyn Monroe. Sorry, I should have said he was still alive. I should have said that. Anyway, it was Paul. Oh, no, it wasn't Paul. It's David Attenborough. Paul Clark won it. So, Paul, you know what to do, mate. It's too late. It was David Attenborough. So, Paul, you know, Paul. Yeah, Paul, you know what to do. Pick a page, son. What is it? Half a crown. Oh, I love the good old days. You could leave your back door open, couldn't you? Hey, do you remember it? Man and boy, yeah. You go out. Oh, fuck, my throat's gone. Hello, Ricky. Ricky, that's my daughter's boyfriend I was talking about earlier. Who's helped me with all this stuff. Ricky, hello, Ricky. Say hello to Ricky, peeps. Goes out my daughter. I allow that nowadays, because you have to, don't you? And she's 28, so can't do much about it. But, you know, you've got to let them have boyfriends. Anyway, here we go. Joke. This was, this is about Princess Diana. And it's quite funny, actually. Here we go. What were Diana's last words? Have you been... Terrible, isn't it? It's a sicko. What were Diana's last words? Have you been... Kaplowy. It's a sick joke book. Don't tell... Actually, Queen doesn't give a shit, let's be honest. Don't tell Harry and Willie. Don't tell Willie, because he's going to be king, and I don't want him... You know what I mean? Not him giving it that. That was funny, Steve, wasn't it? Roy! Hello, Roy! Not Roy Chubby Brown. That's right. No, it's Roy. Not Roy Chubby Brown. He's not on my friends list. Roy Brown. Used to work with Roy in the Mirror as well. Nick Learmon's on Roy. He probably told you watched, didn't he? What is that frigging thing? I'm going to play the music now because that notification's doing my nutting. So, we've done a joke. We're going to do the music quiz. I'm going to play an intro. And you are going to tell me. Now, what we need to do here, we need to stop Steve Dawson. Hello, Rich. We need to stop Steve Dawson. Hello, Callum. Steve Dawson, Lauren Mounsey, and Paul Clark. Can't get bags. Paul Octavius. We need to stop them winning this. So I'm going to play a tune. Get in there. And Russell Samuels, actually. Yeah. You know, regular winners. Kim Spain a little bit. But mainly, Steve Dawson, Lauren Mounsey, Paul Clark. Right? Let's stop them from winning this music quiz. Here we go. Watching you. I think quite a lot of my own point of view. That's about all I've got that's in common with you. Come on. Oh, God, hello, Mia. Hello and hello. I'm going to give it to Mia because I haven't seen her for so long and I didn't know she was tuning in and she's in America. I mean, Mia's got it. I'm good at the Mia. The beat was actually the English beat. Too nice to talk to. And Mia in the Bathroom was also the English beat, Paul. But it wasn't that. It was Mia. Got it with Too Nice to Talk To. Too Nice to Talk To. Too late, Wayne. Mia, all the way from America. Got it. Mia White. Hello, Mia. I'm so pleased you're in. So pleased. I'm so pleased you won. Well, Mia, first time caller. What you win, Mia, that's the big one. That is. Mia won't even know about this because she's new. So, Mia, let me explain. Not every night, every other night pretty much, I have a special guest come on. Who have we had, guys? We've had Stevie Wonder, haven't we? We had Shakin' Stevens. We've had Mel B. We've had Cher, haven't we? I'm forgetting we've had loads, haven't we? We had Barry White, right? So what you get to do, Mia, you get to choose my next guest. All right, so whoever you like. But bearing in mind, it's me dressing up as them. So, you know, let's not be silly there. Bearing in mind, when I reel that list off, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, tomorrow, I think we might have Prince or Barry Manilow popping in tomorrow. Hello, Emma. So, something to look forward to. Prince or Barry Manilow popping in tomorrow. I've spoken to them. They're both keen. They're just not sure which one can make it in time with the flights and everything. But Prince or Barry Manilow. So, Mia, yes, you get to choose who's coming tomorrow. Now, I did Madonna. I did Madonna, that's right, yeah. I did loads, didn't I? Done loads of them. Bloody hell. So, right, here we go. It's time for the poem. I think, oh, Eric, another comedian. An American, is he American or Canadian? American, aren't you, Eric? You are, you're American. I know you're American, what am I talking about? Sorry, mate. But, yeah, good friend of mine, Eric Macro, another comedian you may not have heard of. Another great comedian. Good lad. We went to Switzerland together, actually. Lovely gig over in Zug in Switzerland. Very nice, Eric, wasn't it? The hotel wasn't great. The gig was all right, wasn't it? Elvis Presley. Mia, okay. I was halfway there the other night, to be fair. Elvis, I just need a burger. I might film it from the toilet, actually. Just get a burger, film on the bog. So, right, Mia. Here we go, Mia. Elvis. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's going to be special, that one. That is going to be special. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Getting Elvis in. Okay. So, I think it's time for the poem, isn't it? Every night, Mia, and any other new people. I spotted some others. I'm saying Mia because I just remember them. I've got a very short memory. I've got very short everything, actually. Not, you know, that doesn't matter. But I'm just short, basically. So I'm not even that short. I'm 5'5". But I haven't got a problem with it at all. Just don't ever go and call us, say I've got a bad attitude, because I haven't got a bad attitude at all. It's just that when you go on about it, it just makes me a bit annoyed. That's all. It makes it a bit aggressive. But I haven't got a problem with my height at all. You know, 5'7", so it's not short, is it? Just that people go on about it all the time, don't they? People go, you got the dating sites, and like it's always the first thing they say, isn't it? Oh, tall. Doesn't matter how frigging ugly they are or how ugly the bloke is. All they want is tall all the time because they feel protected. Shut your mouth. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even short. I'm 5'9". Don't know what the problem is. Yeah. So anyway, going on about it. People say, "Oh, you look like Kevin Hart." I don't look like Kevin Hart. Don't look like Kevin Hart. He's just black and short, isn't he? Right? He's black and short. He's a very short man. You know, I'm not a very short man at all. I'm just not very tall. I'll grant you. I'm 5'11". So you know. But anyway, the point is, don't go on about it. Why did I even start talking about shorts? I can't remember why I started talking about short. Who brought up the Elvis joke? You don't need the sick joke, but look, the Elvis joke you didn't. Right, I'll see you, mate. That wasn't too bad, Julie. About him on the toilet. Right, here we go. Poem time. Now the poem. Yeah, so every night, hello Mark, every night I do a poem. And literally every night since COVID, the lockdown started. Well, not every time because I can't remember when it started, but every time I'm on, I do a poem. You all know that because you're all regulars. And you asked, you give me the subject. So it's, I forgot really, you'll remind me. So anyway, the subject was Soul, as chosen by Andy French, who's not here as Hams. Yeah, I'm 6'2". But yeah, I don't know why people go on about it. I'm actually quite tall, to be honest. I'm the tallest bloke in my house. Anyway, here we go. I'm the only bloke in my house that goes, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. Soul. It's about soul. Now, right, this. Yeah, it's a bit deep in places. But yeah, hey, it's a poem at the end of the day. It's a poem. Here we go. So, soul. Back in the day when it wasn't okay to have a black face on a record cover, when you'd get called a name if your face wasn't the same as your friend or even your lover, when all too blatantly and with authority people could be refused admittance, and if employed at all your jobs were few and small and paid no more than a pittance. It was back then, however, that someone very clever, a man no less than adroit, refined a new beat that would infect our feet from the punishing streets of Detroit. I speak of Motown and how these guys, they laid down tracks that we still love today, the tracks you can be sure will fill the dance floor whenever we hear them played. See, Berry Gordy had the vision to see beyond what was just rock and roll, and create a place where, regardless of your face, the world could hear your soul. Soul, of course, wasn't new, for it came from the blues and from those who had suffered before, at the hands of men who time and again broke them till they could take no more. So the music was born from the cane and the cord and being whipped and chained to a wall. But from such dark times came rhythm and rhyme, the most beautiful sound of them all. Ain't nobody does it like Shaka, and Whitney she just wants to dance. And we do, I'm sure, but we're all stuck indoors, but we'll smash it when we get the chance. We'll dance on the ceiling, yeah, of course we can feel it. We'll join Timberland after dark. We'll play Rhythm Nation, not Fight the Temptations, and yes, we'll do it in the park. Diana, Aretha, Michael and John, Marvin and James from above. They all played their part and mastered the art of this genre we all came to love. The OJs and Tina, Lionel and Nina, hip-hop, disco and swing. We all owe a debt to the feeling we get when we hear this wonderful thing. Your preferred voice or musical choice, be it pop, reggae or rock and roll, somewhere in there's an essence and air of the music we all know as soul. For it has depth, it has feeling within, be it happiness, sadness, good deeds or sin. It's there in our blood, it runs through our veins like a babbling brook or a runaway train. And it will be there when we are long gone, for soul is just that, and will always live on. There you go, guys. That was Soul. Hello, Martin. Hello, Sandy. Hope you caught it. That's my poem about soul. Hope you liked it. Sharing stuff, you know. How you all doing? I always feel a bit funny after the poem because sort of changes the tone, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's a bit of culture into it. And I think there's one thing you can say about this show is it ain't cultured. On the night shift. Jackie, tune, mate. Commodores. We all like a bit of soul, even if you think you don't like soul. Do you know what you do? Because whatever music you like, there's soul in it. Thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. Thank you. I enjoy writing them, I do. And whoever won the poem tonight, you know what I'm like, I'm terrible at remembering who that is, but you'll tell me. I think it wasn't Paul, because he chose the joke. No, Paul won the joke. Who won it? Mia won the song. In Bruges was, Steve, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Steve. So Steve gets to choose. That's right, I better write that down. Sorry, I'm terrible, aren't I? Terrible. Honestly. So yeah, Steve, you choose a poem for tomorrow, mate. Whatever you say, I'll do. That's how it works. And, you know, yeah, I try to... They all end up the same sort of rhythm, but I guess that's just me, I suppose. And I could do prose, you know, non-rhyming, but I don't know. We don't really want... Do we want prose, really? Did you get a tap, Sandy? I'll send it to you. Or actually, you can see it's back. Or it's on YouTube, mate. If you go on my YouTube channel, I always put the poem on there individually. So every poem I've done over the last few weeks, they're all on there, on their own. They stand alone. I'll probably make a file. Someone said I should write a book of them. Call it the Lockdown Verses. And so I'm going to, but I don't know how to make a book. So, you know, I don't know what to do about that. But I don't know. Anyone a publisher? Any of you publishers? Or no one that might like to do that? The COVID Verses? Don't tell how many pages it'll be, is there? Because we don't know how long this is going to go on for. It could be a bloody great tome, couldn't it? By the end of this. Who knows? I don't know. Right. It's time, I think. We're getting near the end of the show, so it's time I did the other thing, isn't it? Which is the book. Now, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sorry for those that do, but I feel I have to sort of, you know, let everyone know. I'm writing a book. It's called The Frank Account of an Ordinary Bloke. It's about my life, and it's being written because people always ask me about my life, and they seem to be quite fascinated by it. So every night I'm reading excerpts from the book. And tonight is no different. So, the trouble is, I always forget. Now, I do put a little note where I was, but you know what I'm like. I'm a bit rubbish. And so I've, once again, I've forgotten to put the note in. And so I'm talking just, I found it. Here we go. And funnily enough, Sarah Lou isn't watching tonight. So those of you from Salisbury, and a few of you, hello Jack, a few of you, have I really got to do that? On my team? Nah, do I have to stick to I suppose I've said I would. Nice. So, right, tomorrow's poem is Arsenal. Tomorrow's poem is about the Arsenal. Right? That's what it's about tomorrow. Anyway, right, the book. So, Sarah Lou, Sarah tuned in earlier when I was doing the, when I was messing around. I don't think she's there now, which is a shame. It's a real shame. Oh, no, she is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. In fact, let me have a drink. I'm actually, now having said that, I feel a bit uncomfortable. But anyway, here we go. So I'm at primary school, right? I'm at primary school. I haven't been there long. It won't be depressing. Here we go. My first love... Just say the words. My first school love, my first school crush was Sarah. A little brunette with a pure English rose face. Unfortunately, I wasn't alone in my admiration of her, and I had plenty of competition. Being funny is great and an essential aid to popularity, but good looks get the girl. Now, I wasn't a gargoyle, but I wasn't at the top of the looks league either. As with all classes, there were the IT group, and it was headed by K and R. I'm not using their names, by K and R. If anyone was going to get Sarah, it was one of them, and they did. R was tall, blonde and handsome, and on top of that was one of the best sportsmen as well. Kevin was smaller with dark curly hair and freckles, and vied Robert for #1 jock. Looking back, they must have looked like Starsky and Hutch. And let's be honest, those two cleaned up in the 70s, didn't they? Those who would fight over Sarah and the other top girls, those two would fight over Sarah and the other top girls, and the rest of us, well, we would just pretend we weren't interested in them anyway and divide up the scraps. Sounds primitive, but that's just the way it was. Sorry, Sarah. Primary life is about pecking orders, not unlike animals in the nest, and as boys, we have to establish ourselves early doors. Again, we're not sure why, but personally, I think all roads lead to the same place, which is, as we all know, getting the girl. Therefore, aside from the learning bit, the most important thing to boys is the girls and fighting. Now, 5-year-old boys can't really fight, can they? They roll around and flay their arms, and if someone cries, that's pretty much game over. Trouble is, 5-year-old boys don't realise this, and honour is at stake, so being able to look after yourself becomes paramount. To this day, I'll never know if I was any good at scrapping or not, largely thanks to one thing: being quite funny and being different. Being different can go one of two ways when it comes to the law of the playground. You're ridiculed, vilified and bullied, or people fear you because they're not just sure. Luckily for me, I fell into the latter category. They'd not seen anyone like me before in the flesh, and the only ones I had seen were on telly beating the shit out of each other, or someone else at Madison Square Gardens. So it came to pass that I was not hard, but, you know, I was all right. Yes, me. All 3 stone of me at the time. What a result! This meant I had plenty of friends and didn't get picked on by the bigger or older boys. What it also meant, of course, was that it made good sense to avoid confrontation, because I stood to lose quite a lot. Imagine if after teasing Quincy about his name and effeminate manner, or Paul about his weight and inability to catch a ball without wincing, one of them challenged me to a fight and ended up kicking the shit out of me. This would open up the floodgates to all the bully wannabes. Indeed, it could change the whole school eco-structure, because believe me, if it was discovered that my hardness was a myth, there would be other victims in the fallout. For instance, I knew so-and-so couldn't beat an egg, but the fact he looked like a boxer meant no one dared test him. Then there was so-and-so, whose family before him were all hard, but in fact all girls. This translated that the only boy he must be even harder still. But in actual fact, he wasn't. He was as weak as piss. I had a wrestle with him once, and he was as weak as piss. I said that before I said that. So in a nutshell, there was much to lose for the chosen few. So it made more sense for us all to watch each other's backs and ensure the challenge never came. We ran the gangs and all the others would scrap each other, but never us. We were, to all intents and purposes, the untouchables. So that's the divide up the scripts. So I'm just reading your comments here. I was looking down, so hello Ryan, hello mate, long time. Hello Karen, you just missed, I don't know Karen, how long you been here? You just missed Sarah, I just mentioned Sarah Lou as being my first love at school. She knew it anyway. She knew it. But you were shortly afterwards, Karen, of course, because you did look very similar, you're cousins, and you actually look very similar. Anyway, that's a whole other story for another chapter. For now, I guess I should go. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the quizzes. I haven't missed any, because I know sometimes I miss bits. I hope you enjoyed the poem. Hello, Kane. Oh, I've got to quickly introduce Kane before I go. Kane Brown, very funny man. Very funny man. Yeah, very funny man indeed. Kane and I have worked abroad. I've got some great stories actually about me and Kane that I'll probably go and tell. And he is, and I'm going to say it, right? I don't like to say it, so I'm very vain. And I hate to admit, he's a very handsome man. I hate it, but he's a very handsome man. I will tell you, no, I can't tell you the story. Doesn't matter. He's a very good looking fella. He knows the story. He knows the story about me in Birmingham. And a woman coming up to me being disappointed that he'd gone. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you. So, me and him were in Birmingham, we're doing a gig, Birmingham or Nottingham, I can't remember. And I think Kane was MC. And anyway, at the end, he went off with his family. and this woman came up to me and she said, "Where's the other guy? Where's the black guy?" That's what she said. "Where's the other black guy?" I said, "Oh, he's gone off with his family." She said, "What's he doing? Where's he gone? He's lovely. I've got to see him. I've got to see him, whatever." So I jokingly said, "Look, he's gone off with his family, but hey, I'm a shorter version. Will I do?" And she went, "No, thank you very much." She just walked off. She wasn't laughing. She wasn't. I was joking. She wasn't joking. I was just sat there like that. My heart. It's on the floor. My ego falling out my arse. Thanks for that, Kane. Thanks very much. I used to quite fancy myself. Not anymore. That was the end of that, mate. I've been stuck in my house ever since. I didn't even know COVID existed. I've just stayed here. Couldn't go out. Couldn't face people. She made me look like a right gargoyle. So that's Kane. So Kane Brown, very funny man again. If you ever, I promise you, if you ever see him, watch him. Yeah, great story. Oh, mate, that was shit. Anyway, guys, listen, I've got to go now because it's dinner time. And do you know what I've got for dinner? Do you know what I've got for dinner? I really have got chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight. I've got chicken. So, guys, hey, as always, thank you. Tomorrow night, you know, 7 o'clock, we're here, right? And, as I say, Prince or Barry Manilow's popping in. It'll be one of the two, all right? So, tomorrow, the poems about Arsenal. The song, who knows? The quizzes, who knows? But I'll be here. We'll have some fun, right? Happy Sunday, peeps. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.